Doom, that is pretty ballin'.
It is pretty hard to beat, isn't it?
Well, not when you have salt.
Sure. Salt.
Yeah, you know it. So, here we got some different chemical salts made of different elements. When you add energy to an atom, the electrons in the atom get super excited. Like they're going to a party, all their friends are going to be there, it's going to be tons of fun. So they go up to another energy level because they have so much energy, but they don't like to be there. It's not their scene. They're going to leave because they're just not having fun. So they go back down to their original, to their home, to their crib, to their original energy level, and then they got to release a photon, which is light. That's just what they do. So we are going to add some energy by way of fire to these atoms, to these elements. And when each different element does that and releases a photon, they'll release a different color. So we're going to do this right now and see what happens. So first of all, we have lithium. Next we have sodium. It's like the stuff that you put on your food. Now we have sodium. Yeah. Now we have copper. Boron. This right here is potassium. And that's how that
goes. Judges throughout the hall, who had the coolest fire of them all?
Yes. Well, that was pretty good. I mean, not as good as I mean, I guess that was really good. Maybe this physics stuff really is all it's cracked up to be. Maybe evil just ain't worth it anymore.
You know, Dr. Doom, there's still time to write what you have wrong.
I just don't know. I don't think I just need to watch some Fleet. Think about it.
Yeah.
All right! Yeah, but don't forget though, there's still 2 more evil thugs left to defeat.
Don't worry about that. We got this. NC.
Shortly after the Phisciteers succeeded in helping Dr. Doom realize that physics could be used for the power of good, and not just for evil, Misfortune captured the attractive one and Wizzy while they were on their way to get parts for their new solar-powered merry-go-round. Now she has them held hostage. Who will help our hapless heroes?
I have captured 2 of the Phisciteers. I am finally going to be Professor Payne's official sidekick. I am brilliant.
Huh. Don't give yourself too much credit. All you had to do was tell us that you had that liquid nitrogen in the back of your van.
Yeah, but you fell for it.
Phisciteers would never pass on an opportunity to play with liquid nitrogen.
Whatever.
You guys! I'm so glad we found you!
How do you find us?
Misfortune's Twitter page.
Social networking isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Ha! Not so bright now, are you?
Okay, the attractive one. Let's see how cool you are when I light you on fire.
What?
Things are about to heat up.
Oh!
Hold on, Misfortune. If you're gonna light someone on fire, you need to do it the correct way, and you use some fuel. I just so happen to have some alcohol right here.
Yeah, I knew that. Are you serious?
What? Why are you burning?
Well, you see, what Misfortune didn't know was that he gave her a mixture of water and alcohol. So, the temperature that you need to burn alcohol is not hot enough to evaporate the water. And alcohol is lighter than water, so it stays on the top layer. So in between the alcohol in my hands is a layer of water that's protecting my skin from this fire right now. Pretty impressive, huh? And Misfortune, just like your plans, I will put them out.
playing this bed of nails?
Exactly. Grad student?
All right.
Let me introduce you to the deadly bed of nails. Climb on up to your feet.
All right. Bed at home's too soft anyway.
What? It doesn't hurt. I just better smash this cinder block on you instead. Why are you dead?
All right. When we throw a potato on bed of nails, potato has a much smaller area, but a larger force, so the nails puncture the potato. However, I cover a much larger surface area, but still about the same force, so the nails don't puncture me, but they puncture the potato. Simple as that.
I will never be as smart and cunning as the Phisciteers.
Sure you will. Just take some studying.
But I didn't go to college.
Oh, well, you should. We all went to Indiana University to study physics. And look where we are now, saving the world and defeating evil.
You got a lot of passion. You just have to put it in the right place.
You guys are right. I'm so sorry. You've treated me better than anyone else ever has.
Will you do us a solid though?
Sure.
Will you tell us where Professor Payne's crib at? We need to go talk at her and end this mad nonsense.
Okay. You know, it takes too much energy to impress her anyways. Get it? Energy?
Let's take you home.
Although they have now defeated 2 villains and shown them the error of their wasteful ways, the Phisciteers' challenge yet remains. Professor Payne is tenacious and cunning, and since obtaining her PhD in evildoing from the University of Villainy, Lafayette campus, she has been scheming to develop a foolproof plan to take over the world's energy supply. For many years now, she has slowly and secretly been stealing energy from every major city in the world, and storing it in her infinite capacity canister, her so-called doomsday device. Even now, she plots the demise of her foes and her domination of the world in her laboratory.
So since all my sidekicks have been defeated, I'm a little bored. So I think I'm just gonna do some liquid nitrogen demos for you guys. So liquid nitrogen is negative 320 degrees, which is almost as cold as Pluto, which is on the end of our solar system. I don't know if you guys know about Pluto nowadays. So I have a balloon here that I just blew up. What do you think is going to happen if I put it in liquid nitrogen? No one?
We're going to get one full balloon.
Explode? I think it might actually do the opposite. What happens is all the atoms get so cold that they start slowing down, so the pressure isn't as big on the side of the balloon. As it warms up, gets to regular temperature, atoms start pushing against the edge of the balloon. You want to do marshmallows?
Ooh, marshmallows. Now we normally have very nice and squishy marshmallows. The question is, what happens to our marshmallows when we freeze them in our liquid nitrogen? So we put our marshmallow in, and we use some of the marshmallows that we've already put in here for a while, and see what happens. Now, let's see if this is as squishy as they just were. Let's see what happens.
It's very frozen. I want to eat that. It might freeze my tongue a bit. Alright, so I guess I kind of want you to try to hammer a nail with a banana into that board. You don't mind.
Well, regular old banana, nice board, and our nail right here. And let's see what happens with our banana. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
eat. But bananas are good for you, you know, good at potassium. Eat your fruits and vegetables.
Whoa.
There you go.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens with this banana.
Now this is my favorite thing with liquid nitrogen. We have a regular bouncy ball, got some air in it, it's a racket ball. You bounce it, it comes back to you. Bounce it to you. Now, I put some of these in here about 5 minutes ago. I think I'm going to try to bounce it to you now. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
That didn't work.
Okay, you can try to bounce one to me.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay. Let's
All
see
right,
how this happens.
Oh. Shatters like glass. All right, do you mind cleaning this up now for me? All right. Time to set my final plan into motion.
Meanwhile, Miss Fortune has told the Phisciteers everything she knows about Professor Payne. She told them about her secret plans and about her doomsday device. Now they have snuck into her lab and turned off all the lights. Will our heroes save the day?
How did you get in here?
Miss Fortune told us the code to your lab. 3.14159, etc. So original, especially even easier because you had a pi button on your keypad.
All right, well, Miss Fortune is dimly lit, like the lights in my lab, thanks to you. Anyway, she's good for nothing.
Hey, don't ever talk of her that way.
You don't need to get fired up. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I have something I want to show you.
Ooh, what's that?
Say hello to my little friend.
What in Maxwell's laws is that?
This is my smoke cannon. I have taken a normal barrel and put a drum on the end of it, so when I press on the drum, it reduces the volume and pushes the smoke out. And if I do it really hard, there's a smoke ring. That's right. You ready? Oh man, I finally defeated the Phisciteers.
Not yet, Professor Payne. Our current dependency on oil won't last forever.
Physicists will keep doing research whether you like it or not.
We are constantly coming up with new ways to harness solar and wind power.
Wait until I update my Facebook stats about this.
You'll never stop physics research from progressing. Science is thriving. We will always seek new ways to better the world and everyone in it.
With
Our powers combined, we summon Captain Planet!